Good day, teacher. This is Erick's and Jesus' work of Mass and Matter about the history of physics. As the majority of big sciences, physics has its own origins in classical Greece, where the most important philosophers already gave an analysis to understand the space occupied by objects and their movements. Aristotle describes two types of moves, rectilinear and circular. The first one explained as a movement of just one direction, simple and incomplete, like something you drop from a high ground to the floor or a car in straight direction, and describes the circular as complete because every point you choose from its trajectory can be seen as the start or the end of it. Also state the geocentric model, which stands at the Earth is the center of the universe.
In 1543, Nicholas Copernicus proposed the heliocentric theory or heliocentrism. It establishes that the Sun lies at or near the center of the solar system, while the Earth and other bodies revolve around it. This theory contradicted the geocentric theory proposed by Aristotle. In 1610, with improvements that were made to a telescope, Galileo Galilei led to advances in the field of astronomy. He found out that the planet Jupiter had 4 satellites around it. This adopted the name Galilean moons in his honor.
Newton discovered that the force that keeps us glued to the Earth is the same that acts on the stars and planets we see. He called this force gravity, and explains the relationship between a body and how it is affected by a force.
In the year 1800, Alessandro Volta, while experimenting the electric flow between metals, he discovered the first battery formed by discs of zinc and copper, immediately being recognized as a useful device.
Ohm showed us that the amount of electric current that flows through a conductor is directly proportional to the voltage imposed on it. It is a key to circuits and the understanding of electricity, with which we have advanced enormously in technology.
In 1893, the new Tesla's alternating current electricity system, which was constituted by generators, motors, and transformers, went to the World Columbian Exposition in Chicago to eventually design the first hydroelectric power plant in Niagara Falls in 1995.
Using radiation, Wilhelm was the discoverer of X-ray, a process that changed humanity, improving medicine and healthcare. Electromagnetic waves show the inside of the body, as different tissues absorb different amounts of radiation. Milestone to the actual scientific research that allow us to understand from the movement of planets to dark holes. Einstein's theory of relativity states that matter and energy are interchangeable through the famous equation E equals mc squared, in which E represents energy, m mass, and c squared the speed of light multiplied by itself.
In 1913, Niels Bohr proposed that in a hydrogen atom, electrons move around a nucleus, but only in prescribed orbits, and if an electron jumps to a lower energy orbit, the difference is sent out as radiation.